Hey, what is going on, guys? Gene here, and here are for you today another gameplay video. This time showcasing one of the underused decks in the new metagame ever since Rebirth of Glory came out. Even though it has the cover card in this class, I'm talking about Swordcraft. Swordcraft has been a little underused. The most popular build is Machina Swordcraft, but here I have for you Midrange Swordcraft using the new 11 cards like Albert 11 Champion. And these cards are... Albert is very good. Like, it's still the Albert we came to know and love, but it just doesn't close out games as easily as it could. Geno's very good, but like we barely have any good 11 cards to support the archetype. It's just more of a splash into an already existing archetype. So first off, we're playing 2 Quick Bladers. If you want, you can play 3. It's just that you have to fit, like, you still have to play the mandatory 3 elves in Midrange Sword, or like Latham, Leisha, and all those stuff. So you still want to fit in like some cheap officers, as well, just so you could evolve Leisha very easily. And just Quick Bladers is a very good 1-drop. And next you have Rapier Master. Great card, scales up for every 2 mana you have, and is great with Latham, also great with Leisha, because that means no matter what, after 4 mana you will always flip Leisha with Rapier Master. Next we have one of the new 11 cards, Meet the 11 Sisters. This card is fantastic, fit into the slot where Chromatic Duel was very nicely, does the same thing, and helps you with your 11 synergies, because since all the cards are 11s. Next we have 3 Servant of Usurpation. Main reason we're playing this is because the new Alwida card that cares a lot about treasures, the gilded items. So, and also this card's very good because of all the Machina decks running around. You get all the assembly droids on the board. They can never kill this unless they evolve with the assembly droids. So no matter what, you're always getting value out of your Servant Usurpation. We're playing 2 Cyber Cannoneers. Mainly playing this because since we're playing Leisha, it has to be mainly our only 4-drop to get with Ether. So we need something to help us fill in that 4-drop slot very nicely. Plus it's still a very good 2-drop. We're playing 1 11 Archer. Again, we just fit it in here just for the Albert turn 9 play. You just play Albert, get some of the 11 cards on the board very nicely for free. One thing that you don't notice that I didn't put in was the 1 mana 1/1 11 card, mainly because it is not that great. You rather play better 1-drops so you could keep tempoing your opponent out. And that card is just basically a 1 mana 1/1, potentially a 1 mana 1/2 or 1/3, but that's pretty much it. For 3 mana to get its enhanced effect off, it's not even that great unless you have Latham out, and that's pretty much it. And again, like I said, we're playing 1 11 Archer because it's just a 2 mana 2/2, and since you're only playing like now that 11s, there's not a high chance that you could have 11 in your hands for it to evolve, so it's not worth playing 3 of until we get more 11 cards. Next we're playing 3 Geno. It's probably the second best 11 in my opinion, maybe because you could play it and Albert on like turn 7, and then you can get a free Evo on Albert. Especially good when your opponent is like, oh, he's out of Evos, maybe time to push a little more, but then you just play Geno with a 11 card, and then bam, you just get the tempo right back into your favor. It's a very good card, especially since when you get it out with Albert as well. 3 Ivory Swords Dance. The card is just broken. It's like a staple. 2 Octress. Again, a lot of ways to get treasures. Great way to get rid of last word effects, etc. Just a very good card. Aether helps with the consistency of the deck. Gets you your 4-drop, which is 3 Leisha. Great card. 3 Apostles. Was already standard mid-range. More or less standard now, mainly because it gives you the treasures. 3 Alberts. Still same old Albert we always knew and love. Next, 3 Alwidas. This card is amazing. Yeah, because you get a lot of the treasure or loot cards, and then you basically play, it gives you an Alwida's Command, that old card, while this card's on the board. But as well as like Cyber Cannoneer, this card also be played at 4 mana to get the 2 random tokens. The Cannoneer, the Buccaneer, and the Marine Raider. All of them being cards that gives you more loot after, but as well as also fills in that hole where Leisha is, or that 4-drop slot is. So if you don't get Leisha, you can play Alwaida and get 2 decent bodies on the board. Yeah, Alwaida is very great. And finally, we're playing Thrill Thom because it's one of the most broken cards in the deck and helps you close out games much more easier. And yeah, that's it for 11 Midrange Swordcraft. Hope you guys like the gameplay videos to come, and I'll be back with another video sooner or later. And Gene out.
我が刃は暴虐と踊る。
退屈させてくれるなよ。
楽に死ねると思うなよ。軍師なんだっけ。迫力の輝き、天罰となる。
渇望の態度、止まりはしない。
なぜだ、どうして勝てない。
お手調べだ。
アンコール待ってるね。みんなが待っている。
我が身に宿れ、絆の雷。計算通りだ。
黒き破滅を。
絆の強さを俺は信じる。貴様の力を認めねばならんな。
我が刃は暴虐と踊る。虚構、真実、どちらがお好み？私は誰？起動します。取り回しが悪い。
備えろ、活路を見出そう。
石頭だぞ。都会の鉄板は浮くんだね。停止します。
力負けだと。
起動します。黒き破滅を。打ち足りないのさ。壊れたぞ。怪異の頭。 ちが悪い。し黄昏は闇を照らす勇気の光。実にみすぼらしいな。私たちが明日を開くの。任せてリーシャ。おっしゃ、刃に狂え。美しく彩ろう。
我は軍人雷鳴の化身。
起動します。どうか諦めないで。まだ戦えるのに。海賊の流儀を沈めちゃうよ。漆黒の剣舞を。
いい子ちゃんは嫌いで遠慮はいらない。
私間違ってる。
活路を見出そう。
停止します。この手に希望と抗う心。息づく霊人。戦わなければ切り開けない。
我のお頭。我は軍神不風の化身。
我が身に宿る絆の雷。
黒き破滅を。
絆の強さを俺は信じる。
風が
細切れですよ。もう一緒。ソニックフォーファイヤー。
刻め我が名はグリーン。
力負けだと。視界の刃をここに重ねよう。
私がみんなを助けます。
作戦開始だ。誘導する。
張り切ってますね。全力全開。
我は軍神雷鳴の化身。風がやった
強すぎました。
退却する。我は軍神不風の化身。
寄ってらっしゃい、見てらっしゃい。
我が身に宿る絆の雷。
誰か私に優しくしてよ。刃に狂え。誰でもいいから幸せにして。
隊長、任せてください。
次回もお楽しみに。
我は軍神雷鳴の化身。
幸せが遠のく
倒れるわけには。
寄ってらっしゃい、見てらっしゃい。
いただくぞ、何もかも。奪う。
次回もお楽しみに。大活躍しちゃうからね。漆黒の剣舞を。よくわかんないけどわかった。
我は父、あまねくの神。
これは全力全開。
奪う。基地の結末だ。
驚いたわ。
隊長、任せてください。
望みは叶った？我が刃は暴虐と踊る。そろそろ殺しちゃおうかな。
それは元より俺のもの。
争いを止める。
奪うんだよ。
作戦開始だ。誘導する。
案ずるな、わしがいる。
誰か私に優しくしてよ。黒き破滅を。誰でもいいから幸せにして。願いは食代、祈りは灯火。やっちゃえ。叶えるために祈ります。
力負けだと。
刃に狂え。死後は慎め。行くぞ。全力全開。救いはきっと。腕が鳴ります。私に勝つつもりね。腕前を見せます。お手上げです。迫力の輝き、天罰となる。
備えろ、活路を見出すぞ。
不幸なだけの私じゃないから。どの手でお祈りするんだっけ。不幸の先に。不幸の先に。作戦開始だ。誘導する。張り切ってますね。またビリビリするの？漆黒の剣舞を。いけない子にはお仕置きです。明るい未来へ。誰か教えて。奇跡の導きにより成敗しますわ。
視界の刃をここに重ねよう。
黒き破滅を。
勝利は遠い。最初でも掴む。任せてください。
何をなさいますの。人は生きる限り救われない。私は誰にも負けたりしない。苦しみの世から憂いなきチーム。
俺を超えてゆけ。
承知。左右よし、前後よし。
隊長、任せてください。
退却する。
隊長、任せてください。
突破された。
備えろ、活路を見出すぞ。我が身に宿れ絆の雷。
刃に狂え。
絆の強さを俺は信じる。
強い。